Hi, Aries. I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Aries, I hope you've been well. And this is a reading for the week of the 29th of January. If you enjoy, please like and subscribe because it does help the channel grow. So I really appreciate that. All right, so let's have a look at what's been going on for you. What's the energy you've been in? And it feels like this big full moon that we've just come through has been pretty hard work for you, Aries, according to these cards. You could have a Pisces person around you as well. But it feels like there's something you're not seeing here. The moon card will suggest there's something beneath the surface we need to look at. And the Ten of Wands is characters so consumed perhaps by work that they're not seeing what's in front of them. Now, obviously, these are general, and so this may or may not resonate, and you have free will, so you decide what you do with the information. But that's what I can see in those cards. All right, let's have a look at the week of the 29th, and we'll look and see what the cards have got. King of Pentacles is straight out of the gate here, so you could have an earth sign around you, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Page of Cups. Page of Cups was under the deck at the start. Interesting, hey? It wanted to come out. New emotional news of something. Oh, Four of Cups. I'm not sure you're open to that. Let's see, what else have we got? For Aries, please. Is there anything else this week for Aries? Thank you. Page. Oh, Five of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so King of Pentacles. You may be getting some financial guidance from someone, maybe an accountant, a mortgage broker, HR department, bank manager. Maybe in terms of this aspect that you've just been working hard and kind of haven't looked up to see how you can move forward. Maybe there's some aspect here for you. But the King of Pentacles is a very solid financial energy, but it can be about finances, money, how things are structured that way, mortgages. You could, as I said, could be dealing with someone. And it feels like news comes in around this with the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups. But I'm not sure you're interested in this cup that gets offered to you. You're this little character sitting there with their arms folded. So it's like you hear something. There's some sort of news comes in, whether it's an apology or it does feel like you're quite emotional about it. And it's whether you want to accept this or not. But as I said, this little character's like not really interested in what's being offered. In fact, the Five of Swords would suggest there's a little bit of conflict around this. Five of Swords is a challenging energy. It talks about conflict. It can be internal when we kind of get in our own head and we're like, oh, if I did that or if I did this, and we to and fro a little bit. Or it can be external conflict where we're in high-level discussions with somebody else and there are differing opinions. And, can you find a resolution here? I think that's challenging energy enough. I'm not going to ask if there's a challenge showing up this week because I think that's it. I'm going to ask what will help you. What will help Aries? What will help Aries? Oh, you've shown up in your own reading. The Emperor's just come out, which is great because it's you in your power. It's you very aligned and in your strength. So what will help you? The Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups says, it's interesting because you were offered a cup and you didn't want to accept what was offered, according to these cards. But the Ace of Cups says there's an opportunity here for a happy new beginning, emotionally. And with the Three of Swords, it also would suggest healing the thinking or words that have caused some emotional pain. It does feel like there's been a conflict of some sort. Maybe you've just focused on work, business, money, something along those lines. I'm not saying that's a wrong thing or a bad thing or anything, but it's like there's something you haven't seen or been open to seeing or accepting. But the cards are suggesting there's a new emotional energy here, one that is about healing the pain in your heart and letting it recover. And that's where the Emperor steps in. Now, you could be dealing with a dad or you as a dad, but also Aries, the Emperor is the card of Aries. So it's you in your power, you in your strength. And the Emperor, has a suit of armor on under that red cape. So it's emotional protection going forward. It's stepping into the power seat, stepping into control, going, okay, right. I've thought about this. I'm very balanced emotionally. I'm calm. I'm strong. I'm stable. And I'm protecting my emotions now. And this is how we're going forward. There's a strength in the Emperor. And then it's like you do move on. The Death card says you leave, something ends, and that can be a way or a way of being, but you move on from whatever this conflict was towards the new. And it's like, that part has finished, but you haven't quite reached the new part. So you're in this journey towards it. It's that transition time where you go, okay, this is how we're going to finish this conflict, I'm finishing the conflict. And now I'm going to begin the healing and a new emotional beginning, and I'm moving on in towards the new. All right, so I'm just closing your reading out with a card that flew out, which is the Four of Cups. So it's repeated. 2 different decks of cards and the same cards come out. So that's the significant card here. And the Four of Cups does encourage you to look at what this offer is. You have free will, Aries. You'll decide if you want to take it or you don't. That's up to you. But the cards would say, have a look at it. That's what I can see in the cards this week, Aries. I hope you have a beautiful week. Bye from me, and I'll see you next week.